Okay, hello everyone. So, welcome to this video where I'll be showing you how to use my signals that I drop on the channel every day, right from opening your broker account to depositing, making your USD deposits from Naira through your bank, and then opening and closing your trades, setting your positions when I give the signal depending on how I give the signal, if it's a limit order or market price execution. I'll explain all that for you as well. How to set your take profits, how to set your SL, that's your TP and your SL. I believe that should cover everything that I need to disclose off for beginners who don't know how to do that. So let me get to it now. All right, so first things first, the broker that we're going to be using is Exness. That's the broker I use. That's the broker I recommend for you to use. It's widely available in our region, in Nigeria here. It's one of the best. So now, let's get to it. This is my balance, as you can see, $45, $45, $45. Balance is how much you have in your account currently. Then equity is how much your account is overall when you have a trade running. Your trade can be plus $10, plus 20, plus 100, plus 1,000, or minus 200, minus. So depending on what your trade is, how your trade is going. If your trade is going profitable, you're gonna see your profits floating in the middle where you have this USD written. You're then going to see this USD is either going to turn blue or red. When you're in profit, is blue. When you're in loss or drawdown, is red. So when you open a trade, if the trade is going with you in your direction, you're going to see blue. Let's say you're going to see 10 USD in blue, not red. If you see 10 USD in blue, it means that your equity now is going to be 55 USD. Your balance is always still going to remain the same until you close that position. When you close that position, whatever profit or loss you gather, that's when your balance will be updated. But your balance doesn't get updated while trades are running. It gets updated after you close your positions. If you close your position in red, let's say $30 red, minus $30, I think it's right minus in front of it. If you close it minus $30, your balance will turn to $15. It means you've lost almost all your accounts already. And now when the trade is running and is in minus $30 in red in the middle, where you're seeing minus 30 USD, if you haven't closed it, your equity will be $15, but your balance will still be $45. I hope you're getting what I'm saying. It's until you close that position and then you have finalized that, okay, I'm not gonna trading, I'm out of the trade, I've lost that money. That's when your balance will be updated to that 15. But when the trade is running, your equity will be moving either up or down, depending on if you are gained, if you're gaining, or if you're losing. So that's what equity and balance is. The margin is how much space you have left until you max out the amount of positions you can open. So now let's get to it. Okay. Let's get to it. Let's start by depositing. Now I'm going to be using the Exness broker. Exness. You go to your app store, your Play Store, wherever you are, and you download your Exness. So now let's begin. So now you can see this account. I currently have $45 in it. Now I typically trade with nothing less than $100 because of how I like to stay safe when I'm trading. But you can trade with anything. You can trade with $20. You just have to manage your risk properly. Use the lot size available for that position. If you're using $20, only open one position of 0.01. I'll explain all that as well. So let's get to it. So you need to deposit in order to trade. You can't trade without money in your account. That's how trading works. So in order to do that, you have to deposit. Now let me just take you guys through the process of depositing. First things first, let's go to the channel. Where's Nicegram? Okay. Now this is my channel. Now I think there's a link that I dropped for Exness registration. Okay, so I really can't see the link right now, but I'll be dropping the link and pinning it after this video. Only for Bybit I've dropped the link for registration. Let's see. Nope, Exness is in here. But either ways, I'll drop a link for you to register using Exness. Is pretty quite exemplary. Like it's simple, it's simplified. All you need to do is just to gather your system or thing. All you need to do is to use your Gmail, the way you sign up for things online. Yeah, using your Gmail, just click your account, Gmail account, click register, then you're automatically registered. After registering, you have to undergo verification. You submit your documents. They're going to ask you for identity verification, although you can trade without it, but I don't think you will be able to withdraw without verifying identity. Verifying identity, you just need to provide what do they call it? A document, an identity document. It can be your international passport. It can be your residential address or house bill, residential bill, like let's say your electricity bill or something, or your passports or your ID. Yeah, I don't think NIN is part of the options there, but whatever you see it when you register, everything is there. Just follow the process. It's not something that is complex for registration. The same way you register for a website, so when you register for YouTube or anything, the same way. So after registration, you have to deposit. Now that's where we get here. Now let me just show you guys the apps you have to download to use. You have to have MetaTrader in your phone. On your phone, you have to have Exness on your phone. That's for trading Forex. Exness is a broker, while MetaTrader is where you'll be placing your trades. MetaTrader is this here. You can see this where we open our trade positions. So that's MetaTrader. So this is MetaTrader, while this is Exness. We connect Exness to our MetaTrader. So that's what we do for now. Let me begin the process. So you download your Exness and you download MetaTrader on your phone. That's the second step after, or rather the first step before you start verifying your Exness. So after you verify, you come back in here and you deposit. You can see there are buttons here. You can see trade, deposit, withdraw, and details. So when you create your Exness accounts, you have to link this Exness to your MetaTrader. MetaTrader is where it's going to be like your interface. You get, while this is like your back end. Interface is like where you open your trades, where you close it, where you manage your trades, while Exness is just the company that provides the trading capabilities. So you get that it's just like the server, and this is the application here. So this is the server, the trading server, and this is your execution application, MetaTrader. So that's the whole logic behind it. So when you create an account, you're then going to have to come here, go to details. You can see the fourth button at the right. That's the details. You go to details, and then you go to the settings tab. You can see fonts and the settings under the name Ivan. So you can see settings, and then you see all this here. Now note this is very important, because you need this to link your Exness server to your MT5. Whenever I say MT5, I mean MetaTrader 5. Your MT5, you need this information. So remember how I say you can get here details, settings, and then the bottom here where you see trading platform MetaTrader 5 login. So now upon registration, you're going to see info about, okay, register, which broker you want to use, or rather, which trading platform you want to use. Your broker is Exness. Which trading platform you want to use? You choose MetaTrader 5. You're going to see other options like MetaTrader 4, CMatch, all those things. You choose MetaTrader 5 upon registration. So when you've done that and you're here, you need these information to link your MT5 to what do they call it? To your Exness server. So to link your MT5, this is where this information is going. You need your login detail, you need your server name, which is this, and then you log in, and your trading password. Your trading password is what you set while when you create this account. You're going to set the trading password. Don't forget it. Your trading password is different from your Exness app password. My Exness has a password. That is just the application password. It's just like you're putting password on your OP before you understand that kind of thing. But this, okay, it didn't ask me for it because it hasn't reached up to 5 minutes I've been out of the app. So back to what I was saying, your trading password is what you set for you to secure your MetaTrader when you're logging into it, so no one can just log into your MetaTrader and have access to your dollars in your account to trade with it. So now this is where you see the login and server. Let me show you how to use this information to connect your MT5. So this information here, you get to settings. There are 5 tabs at the bottom. You can see the center is the trade, and then we have to get to settings. Settings is here, so we can see settings. We can see settings at the top. You can see Ivan Exness Technologies. Yeah, this is my account. My server, my Exness server is linked to my MT5, which means I can trade through this platform via this interface, MetaTrader 5. So let me show you guys how you connect your MT5 to this thing. So let me just remove this. Let me delete this. Deleting does not mean you're deleting your Exness account. Deleting just means, okay, you are removing that from here. So now when you open your account, when you open your MetaTrader, this is how it's going to look like. Nothing at the top like how you were saying before. Then you're going to see trader accounts. Trader accounts is here, and then now you need to connect your account. Let's look at this. Connecting. You click on the plus icon at the top right. When you click on the plus icon at the bottom of your device, you're going to see enter company or server name. Now this is where this information comes in. Now server name, you can see back in your Exness here on your account settings, on your real account. You know there's real and there's demo. You can see this is real. Type real MT5 standard. Okay, so on that you're going to see at the bottom, you're going to see trading platform, MetaTrader. Remember how I told you can get to details, so then settings tab. So server, you copy the server name. I've just copied it. I'm going to put it in here. Search for it. Yep. So now notice something. When you search for it, sometimes it's like a glitch. I think this is a bug or something. When you put it in, you are going to see server Exness MT5 trial 9. You're going to get an error when you try to log into this server with your information, because your information is keyed to a real account, not a trial account. So even after you've put the information Exness MT5 real 10, you can see that's the server name. It's still by default going to get you to Exness MT5 trial 9 instead of real 10. So you click on it and you select real 10. So it won't be giving you that bug, because you're going to be wondering, why can't I log in? Why can't I log in? Why is it showing me this? You're going to be reasoning, am I using the right password? Have I forgotten my password already? All those kind of things. You haven't forgotten your password. Is the bug. Even after putting the server name, it's still going to redirect you to the demo server. So you just select the real 10 after this. So when you select the real 10, you log in. This is your login here. Yeah, this is your login here. You copy your login and then you paste it, and then your password. For your password, you're going to for your password now. Okay, you guys will be able to see what I'm typing, so I'm going to pause the video and continue it with another video. That second video, the next video will show you guys we'll be covering rather how to deposit and how to execute trades using my signals fully. So then we were going to meet. Yeah, check it out.